Hey guys, welcome back to an episode by Brenworld, to another episode, and yes, we're playing the most dead game right now in the form of Minecraft. But if I can't remember the last time I talked about it, but there was supposed to be an update called Update Aquatic, and it was like the biggest one since TU19 with horses and stuff. And for some reason it got like a year delayed, but it's finally here, and I guess it's been here since like September 11th or something. It's been here for about a month. But I decided to still do a showcase on it anyway, because I created a thumbnail for this back in like May, so I decided I might as well still do one. So yeah, so Bryson and I set up everything here, and there's some stuff elsewhere. Since this is like an almost completely underwater update, we had to do some stuff elsewhere. But yeah, so we're just gonna get right into it. So also, this is like I can't remember when, but like one of the last updates, it was said to be the last ever console Minecraft update, or last Minecraft update, since it's pretty much like a dead game, and I mean it's been out since like 2008 and stuff or whatever. And pretty much ever since like Fortnite got popular, everybody, including like me and Brayton, pretty much completely left Minecraft and everything. But yeah, so. But we're just here to do the update. So yeah, so here we go, starting off with these blocks, some more new wood things, which this is the stripped versions of wood. Honestly, is this just dark oak?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just dark oak. Okay, forget about that piece. Alright, I was going to say that looks just like dark oak. But yeah, so here we have basically just all the woods that you guys all know. But it is just stripped now, so it's basically just like logs of wood, but if you were to strip off all the bark. So yeah, so this is the oak one, of course, spruce, birch, jungle wood, acacia wood, and dark oak. So nothing too special there. It's just stripped wood, of course.
Just deleted my diamond sword.
And then this is, I don't know why they didn't add this in the last update with all the new, like, biomes and stuff. Because they also added, like, packed ice and stuff, but they added blue ice. I don't really know what the difference is. I mean, it's different
there's a new
color and
biome
stuff.
with it.
There's a whole new biome in this update?
Yeah, there's like icebergs and stuff.
Well, turns out there's a whole new biome in this update. So we'll look for one of those. But yeah, so this is just blue ice, I guess, from a new biome. This is like the kelp block or something. I don't know what that white stuff is. It looks like it's like a present or something. So yeah, so kind of like the hay bale, I guess. But yeah, so these are all of the new different types of wood for everything else.
My bad.
But yeah, so basically we finally got all the new trapdoors. You guys know we've had this one forever. This is just like the plain trapdoor, now known as the oak trapdoor. And then we have also had this one. This is just the iron trapdoor. But the new ones we got, they basically look like the door counterparts that we got in like the last update or whenever that was, but in pressure or trapdoor version. So this is of course the spruce one, dungeon door kind of looking thing. The birch one, screen door kind of looking thing. Jungle wood, kind of looks like a little porthole or whatever. And then acacia wood, and then dark oak, which looks like chocolate or something. But yeah, it's kind of cool because these three have like little handles on them, kind of looking things. And then the pressure plates. Now this one has been around forever, of course. It's now just known as the oak pressure plate. And then these ones, of course, the weighted ones, the iron and gold things. But now, of course, they're basically just different colored ones. So we have spruce here, and then birch, and then jungle wood, acacia, and dark oak. And then same thing with the buttons. We've had this one forever, stone button, and then this, or actually, yeah, and then this one, which was just wood button. Now it's known as, or just button. Now it's known as the oak button. And then, of course, all the different types of woods, spruce, birch, jungle, acacia, and dark oak. So yeah, so that's all the different types of new little mechanics. As you can see, Brayton is going along there on the pressure plates there. But yeah, so over here we have the first little aquatic thing, which these provide light. They are called sea pickles, and these I can actually like stack on one block. As you can see, I put one right there, and then you can have two, and then 3 and 4, but that's the most you can have is 4. So yeah, so they provide light. Oh yeah, Brayton, I guess, is representing or showing off the new swimming mechanic. So that is very, very cool. As you guys know, with the update with the elytra wings, we got the new flying mechanic, so you actually like fly on your stomach like you would in real life. But now swimming, Brayton, hop in there and show how you used to swim. So you guys know you used to kind of just walk around the water. It's pretty much just like that. But now if you like do the double joystick thing, how you would run, now you actually swim like that. And we'll show that off a little bit when we're in the bigger water.
I'm in survival.
Oh yeah, I guess Brayton's in survival, but yeah, so you can't really see it too well right there, but you lay on your stomach and actually swim like you do in real life. So yeah,
Start drowning.
yeah, that's the other new thing. You can't see Brayton's screen right now, but you used to, as soon as you popped out of the water, you could go back down on survival and be perfectly fine. Now you have to wait for all your bubbles to regenerate, and then you can go back down. So the next new thing, the first few items, this is actually the, what is this thing called?
It's a phantom membrane.
Phantom membrane from one of the new mobs we'll look at in a second. And then this is the
Really care.
this
I
is
don't want to be here.
the Nautilus shell. And then the next thing is called the Heart of the Sea. So yes, that's Nautilus
It's a
shell.
blue Pokeball.
Yeah, it's like a blue Pokeball. That's Heart of the Sea, and we'll show you what that creates later on. And then this is to show off the new armor and new weapon, which Brayton will put back in his hand right now.
No, it won't.
So Brayton's holding right there, but yeah, so you can see it right here, pretty darn long.
Long, very long.
And it is the Trident. You can see it's pretty darn small on the top. It's kind of weird. But yeah, that's probably the coolest weapon in the game, and it does like as much damage as like a regular diamond sword, I think.
So I can get in the fish tank and swim around.
I thought I made you so you could fly.
No, you gave me mod.
Oh. But yeah, so basically that is the new weapon. We'll show that off more on survival and everything in a second. But this is the new armor. It's not a full set. It's not like turtle armor back from like Terraria or whatever, but it's just the helmet, which is the turtle. It's just called the turtle shell, not the turtle helmet or anything. But yeah, so you just have the little brown straps and the little turtle shell. So I guess it's kind of hard to make because it's kind of hard to get turtle shells on survival or whatever. But yeah, so this is the this is also one of the new items called a conduit, which will show like combined with some of that stuff to make another thing. But yeah, this is it, just like on the ground. It's not too crazy looking or anything. These are all the new spawn eggs. Definitely one of the more exciting things in this update of all the new mobs and everything. Of course, this is the drown, which is basically when a zombie's in water for too long, he drowns and becomes a little zombie underwater. With and that's how you get like the trident and everything. Don't know what this thing is. Oh, that's the cod. So these are all the new fish spawn eggs. That first one is cod. Next one is red with black, like, or no, like kind of turquoise circles on it. But that is the salmon, which we've always had, but they kind of updated them and everything, as you'll see in a second. And then the puffer fish. And then next up is the tropical fish, which includes the clownfish, but it's basically just, I mean, it's a whole load of fish. Like, there's like 20 in that one egg. And then the last few that we have is the sea turtle right here, and then the dolphin and the phantom. So yeah, so that is all the new eggs, which Brayton rotated a few of them. But yeah, so then the other thing that I thought I couldn't even remember that we didn't have already, because we should have gotten it a long time ago. But it finally came in this update. I don't know what I think it's called, a mob spawner, but I just call it a cage until you actually put like a mob in there to spawn one. But yeah, so we finally actually got mob spawners. They can actually put down, not have to like find a thing.
I forgot about that. So you don't have to take fall damage.
Oh, so I guess it's called a monster spawner, but yeah, so basically it's just like a cage-looking thing.
Look how slow I fall.
Oh, so yeah, so Brayton's testing out one of the new potions, slow falling.
Yeah, you don't take fall damage.
Yeah, so you don't take fall damage, and you also fall pretty darn slow. Because we couldn't really remember what all the new potions were and everything. But yeah, so the I can't remember what. Oh yeah, so if you take an egg or whatever, we'll just put a rabbit in there. You basically just do it like how you would spawn it, and then you can see it starts like when you find a dungeon, and you can see a little bunny spinning around in there, and every once in a while I'll spawn an animal. I'm crushing turtle eggs over here. Stood on it for too long.
God, you're so dumb.
But yeah, so that's the mob spawner there. And then these are the turtle eggs. I didn't know if they're going to come separately, but they do. As you can see my inventory, they're one of the smallest items like ever. But yeah, so these are just like the sea turtles. You can put them in one right there. One of them's missing from right there. But yeah, so you can put them in one right there. That's just one turtle egg, or you can put them in two, and they're all different sizes, just like the, just like that. Oh, that's why. I don't know why. But yeah, so if you jump on them or walk on them, eventually they do start breaking. So yeah, so that's 2, and then here is 3, and then eventually you can get up to 4. So yeah, so that is all the turtle eggs and stuff.
Why can't you break them?
I don't know. Oh, Brayton, I think, put it so I couldn't break stuff. So yeah.
Adventure mode.
Oh. But, so yeah, so I haven't seen them hatch or anything, but, they're saying that, like, turtle, shell helmets are kind of hard to get, so I'm guessing they're pretty rare to find and stuff. Nah, Brayton, we're not ready for that yet. Actually, we'll just show it right now. So yeah, while we're in the mobs and everything, but this is the other mob that I was talking about, probably the coolest one in this update, but it's called the Phantom, which I heard a lot of things about this, that this wasn't going to end up coming in this update, but it did. So everything that I put on the thumbnail many months ago did end up coming in the update, so that's good. But basically on survival, if you don't go to bed, these things come for you. Yeah, they're like little mini dragons, but here you go. So yeah, you can see that. We'll have them in daytime. They start burning in daytime, but you probably can barely see that. He's flying away already right now. Yeah, so if we put them in a little more in the light, kind of, you can see them right there. They kind of just instantly fly straight up, but they have a little trail. And, yeah, and they can, like, they hurt you pretty darn bad on survival and everything. So, like, for example, I will switch over to survival real quick and spawn one and show you how quick they can kill you if you don't go to bed. So yeah, so here we go, switching over to survival, spawn one, and then see he's coming towards me now. You can oh, there's multiple, yeah. So yeah, you can see they fly after you. They're not insanely fast, but I mean they get faster as time goes on. But Brayton killed one, but yeah, so I think they take about 2 hearts with 30 hit or something. So I don't know if they give you anything. Yeah, so that is the Phantom. So they look pretty darn cool, and they're a pretty darn cool little addition. It's just kind of annoying because, like, on survival now you like do have to go to bed, else then they will come for you. So yeah, but
what do you mean?
They also made a new tutorial world for this world, which we'll show more on later. But this is where you spawn. Not too much different than it usually is. But then over here you got the rings to fly through Elytra, Minecraft right there, which is that's probably the lowest it's ever been to the ground throughout all the updates. And then basically just same as always with the farms and stuff, but now with the water and everything, of course you can see it, like, it looks different. But then if you like go over to the deeper water, once you get over here and everything, that will be all the new stuff. But we'll show that after we get past. And there's also statues and little dots and stuff where, so best tutorial world is definitely still probably TU19, but this one's pretty good too. Yeah, so that was all the new mobs and stuff, but we will show that here more.
The turtles.
Well, yeah, because we're gonna show all the sea animals now. But this is little Brayton's turtle
Wait,
pen.
what? They grew
here.
up.
Yeah, Brayton's gonna have to breed some more of them because they grew up.
A scute.
Oh,
Scute.
I didn't even see that item.
I think when
is
they
that
grow
in
up,
here?
they drop scutes.
Yeah, so I think that's how you. Oh, here they are.
Wait, I need to show babies.
All right, I didn't even see this. So this is. I think this is what you make the helmet with. So when they grow up, they drop scutes. I guess they kind of just look like a dye.
Hey, Brian, look at these babies. I have to kill some.
Yeah. So yeah. So Brayton's gonna make some more babies, but this is how you make like the turtle shell and stuff, and also.
So I think if they grow up or if you kill them, it gives you scutes.
Yeah, because he's getting some more when he kills them, as you can see. Oh. So I guess he got seagrass when he got some more.
Okay, well, we can't see babies.
Okay. Well, we'll have to figure out something so we can see the babies, because, yes, there's baby turtles already, but they're definitely the cutest and smallest, babies in the game. Like, they're, like, the main turtles, like, they're actually pretty huge, but, I mean... But yeah, there's a weird thing with spawning now. It's like you don't even have to like spam spawn stuff, and then already like I don't know if they lowered it or what, but it goes by really quick. So yeah, so this is the huge aquarium that Brayton and I spent a lot of time building, because we also built all the walls out of glass pane, but because now water can go all the way up to there. There's no air pockets or anything, which is cool. But as of right now, for some odd reason, it doesn't work like that. So
really,
I have
really good stuff.
Yeah, like the water comes out for some reason, but we'll show it with stairs in a second. Yeah, so as you can see here, there's turtles swimming around everywhere. They can go on land or regular water. And then there's this. You can see it actually has animations called it's seaweed and stuff, and you can get kelp and dried kelp and stuff to eat on survival. And then more sea pickles. And then Brayton put all the coral. There's actually names for it, but yeah.
There's coral fans, coral, and then the coral blocks.
Yeah, so these are of course the coral blocks. I'm guessing these are the coral fans.
Yeah.
Those look pretty darn cool, little circles, and then this regular like coral. So yeah, so that's red. I'll look at the names in a second, but this is the red stuff, blue stuff. You can see it all looks different as well. And then the yellow coral, and then that's like, yeah, that's purple coral, and then pink. So yeah, so that's all the new corals and stuff. And then there's also like taller seagrass as well, so it can get pretty darn tall, which you'll see when we go in there later on. But the roof is off because I don't know where all the dolphins went.
Did they die again? I
have no idea. But yeah, they actually do need an open thing because they actually need to come up for air every once in a while, else then they die, which we figured out. But yeah, so we'll hopefully try and spawn some more without them dying right now. But so yeah, so dolphins are probably one of the coolest things. Oh yeah, here you go. So yeah, so you can see they make lots of bubbles and the noises here. I'll make some noises. There you go. You can hear them whistling, and they also do the weird, like, kind of croaking weird thing.
Like,
but, so yeah, so supposedly the noises were actually recorded from, like, real dolphins and stuff, and you can see they actually jump out of the water like real dolphins, so pretty darn cool. And I believe on survival they actually kind of swim with you, because I played this update a while ago on our PC on a little trial thing, and to get a little look at this update. But yeah, so there's the dolphins. They're not too useful. I don't really know if they drop much of anything or whatever. But yeah, so they're still pretty cool.
You need to see this sunshine.
Yeah, so Brayton's using the trident right now, pretty much Aquaman. So yeah, so we'll show that on my screen a little bit later, but you can see he's darting around.
I just killed a dolphin.
Yeah, we were gonna spawn some fish anyway. So yeah, so let me get all of the fish spawn eggs here real quick. So yeah, so cod, salmon, puffer fish, and tropical fish, which we'll kind of have to go through. But so yeah, so the tropical fish or the puffer fish are my favorite because they're super cute, and then they can actually, when you get near them, they like puff up, of course, and they can actually poison you though. So they're the more dangerous ones. Yeah. But,
oh my god, I went high!
But, so these are the cod, as you can see there. Pretty basic there.
You need to be in the water.
I do.
Hey, did I just kill something? What the heck? How did I get a bow?
Brayton's getting random loot. Yeah, you can see Brayton's using that, and he's going flying out of the water. So yeah, so we'll show that more in a second, but, yeah, so the cod, pretty basic fish, just a little gray swimming around fish like that. But it's just really, really cool, like, what this update, because, like, oceans used to just be, like, water with, like, squids and then fish, like, you just fished from, and then in an update they made it so, like, there's, like, bubbles that came to, like, to your hook, so you would know when they're coming to your update, or to your, fishing, to your hook. But now there's like, I mean, there's animations, there's actually fish swimming around, like, it's pretty darn cool. So yeah, so next up is salmon. This is the fish you all know. Brayton actually figured out on PC that they actually are different sizes. So I think that's max size. I don't know if you can spawn different ones, maybe if you can... Oh, I mean... What the heck? Okay, so yeah, so there's a different... I don't know if that's a baby one, but it's definitely like half the size that one is. For some reason, when I tried making a baby one, it killed the other one. But yeah, so they can be all sorts of different sizes.
God dang it, I just keep on killing stuff.
Next up is the puffer fish. You can see they are so cute. They're just the tiniest little things with the biggest eyes. But then if you go near them, they actually will... I don't know if I have to be on survival or not.
Yeah, you do, you dummy.
Oh, so yeah, so they're like that. But so Brayton's gonna swim up to this here puffer fish, and then you can see it just blew up and it hit Brayton, and as you can
No,
see,
Dad!
he is now poisoned. So yeah, so that is the full puffed up pufferfish. Not as cute. It is dead now. So yeah, so Brayton's trying to work off his his poison. But yeah, so that is a pufferfish. Pretty darn cool thing right there. And then last up is of course the tropical fish, which is mainly of course the Nemo fish,
That's my
and
favorite.
which is clownfish, and like the dory fish is part of it too, right? Can't even remember what that fish is called in real life.
Can't remember what it's called.
No, isn't it like the blue tang or something?
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, so see if we can. All right, so there's one. Kind of looks like was it an angelfish or a cuttlefish?
Cuttlefish?
Cuttlefish. Oh yeah, angelfish.
That's not a cuttlefish.
Yeah, the cuttlefish look really, really weird. Pretty crazy looking. But yeah, so that was that fish. Oh, there's a little clownfish there, the one that you could always catch and everything. So yeah, so there's that one. Or there, I don't know, that's like a red one. This is
like a dolphin.
This is the one we all know and love. This is the Nemo one. So yeah, so you can see him swimming around. So that's a clownfish, little pink and blue striped ones.
Wait, I need to turn it to rain so I can show that you can use
a lime
this.
green and cyan one. That one's pretty darn cool. Pink and blue one.
If I turn it so it's
black,
raining.
a little jail one. It's like black and white stripes. Ooh, a bigger one.
Running.
Right there.
So now that it's raining, I can still use my trident.
Alright, so that's all of them. So I think that's, I don't know if that's all of them, the different types, but it's a good majority of them at least. So yeah, so that is all the fish that you can spawn and everything. So yeah, so definitely a ton of them. Oh.
When it's raining, you can use it still.
So the trident, I guess you can use all the time when you're in water, but if you're on land, you can't use it. But I guess when it's raining, you can. So you can see Brayton's using it right now and how high he's going. Oh man, he's just going and going. But so yeah, so we'll show that more in a second. But turtle penny, you guys already saw. Looks like these despawn, but
oh, it's snowing up here. Where did I go? I went so high it started snowing. I'm back.
Huh. But we'll just spawn these back in real quick.
Where did they go?
I have no idea.
Where did the turtles go?
They also despawned. So yeah, so these are the drowns. Basically, when a zombie stays in water for too long, I don't know. But when the zombies stay in water for too long, they eventually drown and turn into these, which are called drowns. This is where you get the trident on like survival and stuff. So yeah, so pretty creepy looking things. They also gurgle and make gross sounds. But you can see this one's holding a trident. Not all of them have tridents. As you can see, this one's just a regular one. So they can spawn in either one of those two ones forms.
I went to max height. This thing is awesome. You can go so high.
But they can be found just walking around down at the bottom of like oceans and stuff. But that is the drown right there. And then also when you can't like spawn any more fish or whatever, you basically just pick up some water and get the fish in it. So these are just the buckets of fish. So it's basically just all the fish like the cod, salmon, pufferfish, and maybe so. What the heck? Brayton just teleported away
What?
You like used your trident and they just all disintegrated. So I think this is the most like bugs and stuff ever in an update. So I don't.
What the heck?
I don't know if there's like a blast or what, but yeah. So this update, I don't know what's going on, but there's a lot of stuff messed up.
Wait, Brian, look, I can like go down really fast. Okay, watch this.
Oof. So yeah, so and then right here, if you spawn coral or if you place coral out of water, it dies. So it's basically all the different types of coral. If it dies, it's just all gray and stuff. Which I guess now we might as well look at what all the different types are called while we're at it. I believe it's down here. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, so the blue is called tube. Pink is brain. Purple is bubble. Red is fire, and yellow is horn, and that's just the same stuff for the fan and everything. And there's also the dead stuff in the regular, like coral and coral fans too, which you can see there. So that's like the fans and the regular coral and whatever.
Why didn't you do that?
I don't know, I didn't even realize those. But then the new potions, these are the Turtle Master potions, and the regular splash drinking potion. I can't even remember what those types of potions are called.
Survival having one of these?
Oh, lingering potion. Oh yeah, those are the ones that just sit on the floor for a while.
You don't need to cheat and fly.
Yeah.
This, look. and then I can go
Way up
straight
there.
down. Dang it!
And then all the new enchantments, which I'm gonna have to look for all of these as well. Yeah, so, because there's, of course, a ton of them, as you can see now. So the first one is down here somewhere. Oh, yeah, Curse of Vanishing 1 right there. And then Riptide 3, Loyalty 3, and Channeling. So you can now put all those weapons and everything on your weapons, or those enchantments on all your weapons and whatnot. So then these are all the new fish. Of course, we used to just have, like, raw salmon and cooked salmon. And then, of course, like, pufferfish and pufferfish, but you couldn't do much with them except for make potions. So this is the raw cod and then cooked cod, raw salmon and cooked salmon, and then the clownfish, the pufferfish, and this is the dried kelp, which is also a new food.
It does, like, take out stuff.
Yeah, I think there's, like, a blast or something when you use that. The animation's so weird. It just looks like you broke your arm or something.
Friend. You should get your own trident so we can be buddies.
Yeah, I will now. So we finished everything up here. So that's like all the new items and mobs and everything. But now we're in the new ocean life and everything. So we'll go find some stuff, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so now we are right here next to an ocean. So you can see right off the bat, I don't even have night vision on right now, and you can already easily see much farther into it. So there's actually, like, life in the oceans, and there used to be, like, underwater caves, but now there's, like, legitimate underwater caves and ravines and stuff. They're not just, like, a rare little cave that just happened to be underwater or whatever. So I put these little towers where this, like, kind of new stuff or cool stuff on the tutorial world or new stuff in the regular games and stuff is. So this is the first thing. As you guys know, I said you can make something out of, like, the conduits and the heart of the sea and stuff, or you make the conduits out of the heart of the sea and all that. But when you go underwater and use whatever this block is called, prismarine, you can put it in this formation. I don't know if you can put it in other formations, but this is just the main one. You just put it, like, 3 tall, and then you just kind of make it curved around. I just made it, like, hollow so you could see all the way through and everything. But so pretty cool looking little orb thing, and they put this in the conduit in the middle, and then you guys know how it looked on the regular land, just like a little cube. When you combine it and put it underwater, and it's just kind of sitting there like a regular conduit.
Nemo.
But then when you build this around it, some, like, particles go towards it. You can see the particles going towards it right now of all different colors. And then it actually opens up and gets those little swirl animations around it, which you can see every once in a while. Yeah, right there. And then it makes, and then you can see the little blue Pokeball heart of the sea in the middle of it. And basically, I'm not on survival right now, but you can see that icon in the center of corner of my screen right there. And you can see I have conduit power right there.
I don't know what's happening.
What on earth? What the heck? Alright, I don't know what's going on with Brayton right there. So basically on survival, you guys know when in previous or Minecraft, before this update, you used to be able to put, like, torches and stuff, and there'd be air pockets so you could, like, breathe underwater for a little bit. But now, of course, there's no such thing as, like, air pockets and everything, which I'll show more in a second. So now you actually have to do this, and basically on survival, when you go up to one of these, as long as you're anywhere near it, I don't know how far, I believe you can go, like, this far at least and still have the conduit power. But you can breathe underwater infinitely as long as you're near one of these. So that's what that is. And then, so as you can see, of course, squids are still just regularly swimming around as usual. But now there is the seaweed and stuff, and you can see it can be really short, and it can also get tall right there. And in some places it's really tall. I don't know why it's not tall anywhere around here, but some places it goes from, like, the sea floor all the way up. Or no, that's
kelp.
Yeah, okay, I see. So I guess that's the seaweed. This is the kelp that goes all the way up. So the kelp goes all the way up like that.
Or is it, like, supposed to be like a dolphin?
I think it's a submarine. It's just weirdly built.
Is it hollow?
Might be. But so that's the stuff that you break, and you can get food and everything. But so this is the other thing I put a tower from. This won't spawn, like, in regular games, I don't think, but it's just a tutorial world that I thought was cool. But I think these are submarines. They just look weird, like they're from Octonauts or whatever that show was called.
That's my jam.
But yeah, so there's like little submarines and stuff crashed right here. So yeah, that's kind of weird. But yeah, and then of course the dolphins swimming around. And then you can't see it right now, but earlier there was two husks or two drowned walking around right here. So every once in a while you'll see a drowned walking around.
Stick doesn't work. It's not working.
But you can also make them by drowning a zombie, which I tried to do on PC. I spent like half an hour doing it. It never happened. But yeah, so then of course you can see the coral all around here, the different colors. It's just spawn random shapes. There'll be big old blocks of coral, as you can see there, but then there'll also be some going off the side, and oh wow, I didn't know it could do that. It can actually grow off the side, and it can also be like the different colors of coral growing on other colors of coral, I guess. So you can see there's pink coral growing on blue coral. But I thought it could only grow on the top, but it can grow on the sides as well, and all over the ground and everything. So there's actually a conduit sitting right there. I don't know if I spawned that earlier. I didn't think they spawned randomly.
That's me.
Oh.
I didn't know what they did.
But
or how to activate them.
Oh, but so yeah, so I didn't mark any like underwater caves or anything.
There's
but
a lot, like,
yeah.
You should be able to find them.
So let's try and find one here. But yeah, you can see the oceans go like really deep, and I think there's actually one around here. Yeah, here we go. Oh no, it's a little small one. So.
You can also the conduit thingy. It makes it so you can see underwater better.
Ah. Alright, so we're gonna have to find an underwater cave or something, but so yeah, but basically, because I can't find any naturally right now, I'll just spawn some.
Here?
No, not those. But yeah, so I'll just spawn some sea turtles and drowned.
Oh god,
since I can't find any naturally right now. But yeah, so sea turtle, I can't spawn any, of course. But so yeah, so they don't float around or anything. They just walk around on the bottom, as you can see there. And of course, every once in a while they have a trident. And they kind of just walk around down here, and they do chase you on survival. Pretty darn spooky.
Show it off.
But yeah, so, but basically once
they can actually swim.
Yeah, they can swim, as you can see. Brayton's on survival, and they kind of just chase you like regular zombies underwater. But if they are the ones that have the tridents, they actually do throw the tridents at you, as you can see right there.
A lot more damage.
Yeah, he's throwing tridents at Brayton right there.
And hitting the wall.
Yeah, they're pretty darn strong actually. They're beating Brayton right now. Oh, see, Brayton lost. He had one more to go, so yeah, so again with so now onto the tridents. But so basically the tridents, as long as it's raining outside, you can use the tridents regularly, but if it's not, then you can only use them underwater. But this is just a regular trident, which you basically can regularly just like hit with them like a melee weapon, or you can hold it back and you can see it draws like a bow. And you can actually, this is just a regular one, so you kind of just like throw it. So it's really cool. It's like an actual like other, it was just melee in the bows, but now there's actually like melee, the bows, and these, so pretty darn cool. And when you throw them, they actually do stick into stuff like that, and they're actually still full size, not small or anything. And then when you throw them at players on survival, they stick into them, and if you're on creative, they just bounce off of them.
Let's show the sticking into thing with you.
Okay, but yeah, so this is a regular one. This is the one that actually has the Riptide.
Over here, Brian.
The Riptide enchantment, so you can see it's actually pulling me along with it. So I'll go into the ocean now.
Go straight up.
And when you use it underwater, you can dart around. So I'll go into like third-person mode. So when you go like that, you see that you do a little twirl. It's very, very cool. And when you use it on like squids, it actually does hurt them, as you can see.
Also, if you get high up, it seems like the rain turns into snow now.
Yeah, I think that's new, also. But yeah, it's a lot more realism in this update. But yeah, it's also a really cool animation with like the tornado kind of swirl looking thing right there. But yeah, so
it's like glass. It's just glass.
Yeah, I kind of
actually make a new texture for it.
Well, yeah, not a new texture, but like the animation. But like But yeah, so you can only do that if you have like the Riptide animation or thing, but enchantment. But if you have the regular ones, you kind of just throw them like that. As you can see, I killed a squid. I didn't even see him right there. So yeah, so then now on to the new thing, which is the swimming animation. So basically how you run on regular water or regular land, but you do it underwater now. So you used to just kind of swim around like this, but now if you do that, you can see you actually like paddle with your arms and look around, and it kind of look weird, but
use your thingy.
just a second. But yeah, so it's really cool. You can actually swim, and you can see dolphins kind of swim with you every once in a while. I think we actually, here we go.
That's the underwater cave I was talking about.
Yeah, so here's an underwater cave. So yeah, so not anything too insanely special, but it's pretty cool. Like the underwater ravines and everything. I don't know what my graphics are right now.
It's because you're not by the thingy.
Oh, I see. But so yeah, so this I don't know. Oh, it's because I was flying. So yeah, so and then if you use this while you're doing that, it gives you better vision, and you can get through water pretty darn quickly now. And then as you saw with Brayton, you can straight up shoot out of the water now. Phew!
You just gotta keep on spamming it.
Yeah, and then as you saw earlier, if you keep on spamming it like this, like Brayton was doing earlier, you get pretty high, like
I went to max height already.
Yeah, I'll try doing that, but I don't know why I keep on just going all the way back down. There we go. But yeah, so if you do it right,
like there is a cooldown after you do it a while. Like it stops working. Or maybe it's because there's a snow.
Yeah. Yeah, but now when you go to a certain height, you actually...
Oh yeah, now it works.
You actually go up, and you can see it's raining, but when you go high up enough, it actually gets to snow, which... There we go.
And
so,
then
yeah.
it stops working, so that's as high as you can go.
So that's like the new limit or something. So yeah, so it actually starts snowing up there, so that's pretty darn cool. And
that's as high as you can go in survival.
Yeah.
For sure, without building.
Yeah, so you can see I wasn't even flying right there, and I was just using this trident, and I did that. So yeah, so that is that. The only other new thing with water is I believe it's any object that you drop. It used to just go to the bottom, but now pretty darn cool thing, pretty useful thing. Now you don't have to search underwater and worry about drowning or anything. You can see I'll drop like some spawn eggs. I'll drop some tridents in there, and you can see they went down quite a bit.
The shipwreck, did you show it?
Yeah, I will in a second. But you can see they go down pretty far, but then eventually they start picking up speed, and then they float up to the top. So that's pretty much every weapon, and you can see eventually they get to the top, and they kind of just bob up and down there. So yeah, so pretty darn cool there. Definitely pretty useful, I think. But also on the survival world, or I mean the tutorial world, there's like giant structures. You can see there's like 2 creepers on these mountain gates here.
I found a Lytra.
But and then there's like weird wizard towers or whatever everywhere.
Right, you want a skin?
But camping areas there. A wolf right there.
How did a sheep get up here? Come here.
I found a sheep as well. Yeah, sheep. These are probably all around the map, but they're like, it's probably just like every mob that you can see a slime right there. I don't believe this is.
Oh,
this
yeah,
isn't.
that's it. That's it.
This is.
Yeah.
We had this last update.
No, we didn't. It's a
Pretty.
new one that's icebergs and stuff.
Huh. So I guess this is the new biome with blue ice and stuff. So the giant ice places and everything.
Go over to it. Blue ice.
But so yeah, so this should be blue ice. Or this is.
I think.
No, this is just packed ice. I don't think this is the new biome.
Well, it's probably close to there.
I don't know what this is, a witch hut.
Brennan, that's a tutorial thing. Tutorial thing.
Thought they could be different, but so yeah, so and then a circle thing right here. I don't know what that is. But yeah, so these are of course just all tutorial world things, but so yeah, so just flying around a little bit more. I don't think there's anything too special with this tutorial world really. But oh, that's a blaze right there. I was wondering what that was. So yeah, so Again, I was told that this was going to also be the last update, which would make sense. But there's this video like talking about another new update. So thinking of how long this one took to come out, honestly, if that update is coming out, it probably won't be out until like August of next year. In Minecraft, pretty much in this 1 year, it pretty much completely died the rest of the way. So it's probably not a good idea to make another update. Like by August next year, no one will really care about Minecraft whatsoever. So yeah, so a giant guardian right there. So yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. There's not anything too much else. But yeah, so it's a pretty darn cool update. There's not like a lot to like do necessarily, but it's definitely. Oh yeah, Brayton's throwing spears or the trident at pressure plates, and actually, of course, since it sticks in, it actually sticks into the pressure plate and keeps it held down.
What about buttons?
Maybe. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's wood ones though.
Oh, so yeah, so I guess if you throw a trident at pressure plates or wood buttons, or wood pressure plates or wood buttons.
No, it's any pressure plate.
Oh.
It's only wood.
So I guess any pressure plate or only wood buttons, you can the trident will actually keep it down and stuff. So yeah, so it also seems to be a lot more laggy with this update. Like my render distance is horrible, and if you build underwater now, you can't like stack super fast. Like you have to build one by one until you get out of the water. So I don't really know. That's the other thing is like Stampy, he was saying like. He was saying like with all the updates he might even quit playing Minecraft because everything's just too laggy, and like it's just all this stuff in the game and everything, and the servers aren't amazing anymore or whatever, so it's just getting hard to handle everything for Minecraft, I guess. So yeah, so also in different biomes water looks like that now, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, so the last thing I have to show now is of course the new water animations. Or functionalities. It can actually go all the way up against temper or different glass and stuff.
I'd love to have a house on top of this.
The water can go all the way up against glass pane, but now as you can see, this is stairs, and when you put it on top of stairs, it used to kind of just flow over. But you can see now it actually goes through. So it's very cool. I think there will be a lot more map opportunities and building stuff that you can do now that you can like put water like that and everything. So that's the last kind of thing. I don't know, it could be small or big, so yeah, so I think other than that, that is pretty much it. That is all the new mobs and stuff. So yeah, so we were super hyped for this update, like the most hyped we've ever.
5 months ago.
I know, like this is the most hyped up we were for an update since 2U19. But then, of course, we got our PC, and Fortnite pretty much took over, so now, like, we don't even really care, but I was still gonna do the thing anyway, so, wait, I'm gonna throw one at Brayton here, regular one, so you can see they kind of just bounce off, right there. So what Brayton was doing over here, just a second, so yeah, so like with the pressure plates, if you throw them at them, I actually picked it up right there, but yeah, they actually hold it down, and then with just the wood buttons, as long as you don't press it there.
Oh, it does
they actually
work.
keep it down.
Wait, no, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't work with what I'm...
But yeah, I hold it down right there.
Survival. I want to spear you.
Alright, so last thing we're gonna do real quick is see if it like sticks in me or whatever. Person's gonna... Hot darn. That just straight up took me out.
Let's try it again.
Yeah, it's also weird. You might be saying like, why have you been screen recording but now you're like not? But if you guys remember, like, for all the Fortnite videos and stuff, we play on the PC, which you can just you can easily just download a PC screen recorder, and that's why we have it on there. But Xbox, you like have to actually like buy an Elgato or something. So, and we have an Xbox 360, so I mean, no new games even come out for it anymore. So there's really no point to do it. But so yeah, so I think Bryson has. Oh, I thought he had one stick in his head. Wait, I'm gonna throw one at you, just to see if I can have one stick into you. Oh, that what? That's weird. So yeah, so you can see it's not in my inventory anymore.
Spike me again.
But it doesn't stick into...
Spike me again.
It doesn't actually stick into him. It actually...
No, spike me again.
I need to grab it. So yeah, so as long as you pick it up over and over again, it doesn't have ammo or anything. It just has endurance. It's so weird. It makes it really...
I have thorns.
Oh.
This armor.
So it makes a really weird noise, but I thought it was just bouncing off of you
Okay, now try.
and then hitting me. Like a fly all the way back over. But so yeah, so don't know if it sticks. We'll have to see real quick. I don't know if it just like kills you in one hit though, cause it.
Eat pufferfish. I mean, not pufferfish. God dang, that sucks. It gave me like 1/3.
And you can't even cook those. All right, ready? Wait. Okay. So yes, I guess they don't stick into you. They just bounce off of you, even if you're in survival.
Weapon.
Yeah, it's probably the coolest weapon. Not only just like how powerful it is, but also just like what you can do with it. Like it's not just a weapon; it's like a mobility item. So yeah, so that is pretty much it for this update. Finally, so yeah, so pretty much it for this update. Pretty darn cool, but now that like we don't really care, we're probably not gonna be playing with it too much like other updates. But yeah, so until the next update supposedly comes out, we'll see you then for the next Minecraft update showcase. But that could be like a year.
Don't dare say boy.
That could be like a year and a half or so. So yeah, so until then, this will probably be the last Minecraft gaming video. I don't know what else we would do. But also, ever since we last played, there's some new texture packs and stuff, like a ultra cute or super cute texture pack, and Pirates of the Caribbean and stuff, because it's already a month late. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all later. Bye!